Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. So, in this video, we're going to talk about Mrs. Kourtney Kardashian Barker because she's whipping out a style inspired by our girl, Bianca Censori West. Now, let's get into it because these witches, they might as well at this point in time just go live and whip out their books and just, literally perform magic in front of our eyes, because if this is not some magic thing going on, a witchy thing going on, I don't know what else. Because I've been looking into it, and there's one thing that we all know, and that is the Kylie Jenners. They are notoriously known to be witches. I haven't heard anyone from that side of the world, even the Christian side, not said they're not witches. Everyone keeps saying the same thing. This is a family of witches. And as such, I believe that when they do these things, it's not just as it appears to you and I. I believe at this point in time, more than ever, there is meaning to it. And while the meaning behind all of this may still remain unknown to you and I'm definitely going to put it out there in hope that someone can give us some insight into why do they do these things. Now, with normal people, we would call it influence, but these are the Kylie Jenners. They are notoriously known for being copycats, but to see them copying Kanye's wife consistently, it's really questionable as to what the intent here is. Is it that they're siphoning Ye's energy even to the point where even if it means taking inspiration from his wife, they're going to do that? And is it that, them siphoning this man's energy is what is making him so sick? Because we have to look at the occult world for exactly what it is. Because oftentimes the men that goes around these women, once the relationship ends and once they're no longer under the umbrella for that, shielding, grounding, protection, something goes wrong with them. And we've seen this so often at this point in time. It's not no mere coincidence. This cannot be mere coincidence, right? So let's talk some more about the outfits in question. So 12 hours ago, Kourtney Kardashian Barker, she posted a photograph. She's the most beautiful, most natural of all the sisters. Her work are minimal, very, very minimal. And whatever work she has gotten done, she did it in her 30s. So as such, she's not given that advanced aging look. She hasn't removed all the fats from her body. So her body is using that to keep her young and rejuvenated. Now she's wearing a blue bomber type jacket, leggings, heels. Look, she looks hot. She looks gorgeous. She looks amazing. But the thing is, we've never seen this look on any of these sisters before. If I'm wrong, I digress. But the stocking is literally a see-through type. It's black, literally a see-through type with heels. Now, the Kylie Jenners have worn a lot of stockings and boots. Normally, these kind of looks are not their thing. The first person we saw, to do this was Bianca Censori. We're not saying that a regular girl in Brixton, Canada, New York City, LA haven't done it. But in terms of what's popular in front of our eyes, Bianca Censori is that girl that is popular in front of our eyes that we've seen who has done it. And this is why oftentimes when the media talks about Ye and Bianca, I can definitely see through the hypocrisy. I can see through the lens of, what they're doing oftentimes. So as such, it's always questionable how is it that they're quick to chime into Bianca and they're quick to chime in and use the word controlled by her husband. And I've always said that, when Bianca does something, Bianca is being controlled by her husband. But when another married woman does it, she goes off. She's giving, she's serving, she's hot, she's gorgeous. And there's so many words to describe her beauty and how beautifully she has executed that look. But when Bianca does it, she's being trapped, she's being enslaved and all of that. And I believe we all know why the media outlets do that. If it's not obvious for you, I don't know what is, right? So we see Kourtney Kardashian, anchoring this look. To be fair, I'm going to also be fair. I'm also going to be honest. When no one supports Kanye, Courtney has always been that avid supporter and believer of Ye. Yeah, even the time with the Easy Gap, I've noticed that she basically steps out and she does things to literally show solidarity for him. So as such, we're not going to knock her hard on this. We're not going to knock her down too hard, but I'm definitely like, hell, are we going to still talk about it? Of course, because if we see a coffee coming from the witch's house under the witch's umbrella, like hell, who are we not to talk about it, right? So I'm just saying, I know that you guys remember this look. I'm going to put in the side by side so you can see the comparison. Courtney, she has done it again. Now, this is not her first Bianca Censori inspired look that she has done. This is one of many. If you guys can remember her pregnancy photo shoot that she did while she was pregnant with baby Rocky, everything was Bianca Censori inspired. So it goes to show that even though Ye is no longer a Kylie Jenner, they are still heavily influenced by him. And as such, I have to say, people need to put some respect on the man's name, put some respect on the woman's name, because they're always going to be up in his business. They're going to always be inspired and, taking whatever they can take from him. This time around, it is Courtney. I wonder what we're going to see later today into tomorrow, because as I'm saying to you guys, I do believe there's a possibility of pulling of energy and creativity here. I believe there's something more to this than what meets the eye. Maybe I don't understand it and, in the sense where I'm able to translate it, but it has been occurring like way too often just to be a regular thing and just to be accidental and just to be just like that. They've done this so often that you really have to wonder, like, what's their intent? Do they do these things to just cause trigger points of conversation, Okay, if I just like her, they're going to talk about us and they're going to go into it and it's going to bring up our numbers. It's going to build our engagement. Or is there some witchy tip, witchy agenda behind it? I want to hear from you guys. So this is where y'all come in. Leave a comment below. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we're going to talk more in the comment section. Peace.